Portland's defensive issues reared their ugly head Friday night at the end of that road trip in Denver when they gave up 58% shooting against the Nuggets in a loss. Let's take you there. Kevin Calabro and Lamar Hurd are on the mics.
To the tip, gathered in the backcourt by Damian Lillard. This first quarter brought to you by First Tech Credit Union. Glad you're with us here tonight. Great to be back home. Simons opens up with a three, and he drills it. He needed that.
When this thing is all said and done, if Ball is on the floor, Kev, in addition to their other starters, it's only the second game. They've only had 2 games where the starting crew has been able to start a game and finish it. Another one of those scores out on that perimeter that they are just so happy to have in their lineup.
Finally, he's played just 16 games this year. Here's Simons outside, triggers and hits a three. Blazers coming off a loss to the Denver Nuggets. And a late flight coming from Denver into Portland on Christmas Eve. Nurkic, a little hopper in the paint, scores. Dame comes down the floor and lays out a long one that comes off into the hands of Hayward. Rocker steps, blows by a ball. Nice pass inside to Nurk, inside out to Dame. Sees 2, gives to Simons. Between defenders, he'll cut. Look at the ball pop. Outside to Nurk for 3, and he knocks it down.
I guess that was the theme coming into this season because he is knocking down that triple.
Dame off the screen. This one he tried to whip back to Nurkic, deflected out to work. Lillard operating off the screen. Rozier steps out, reaches. Lillard double dribbles, they say.
Just watched him become the all-time leading scorer of the franchise. Now it's the first time seeing him in person since then.
Charlotte, conversely, trying to rain on the parade. Dame at the line, drills 2 here. He's coming in averaging 22 points a game. Lillard, checked by Maledon, the Frenchman, 13 to shoot, glides in, switches to the right hand. May have fumbled it, may have been held. He had the calf strain that sidelined him for 2 different stretches this year. He's missed 12 games total for the Blazers.
And it hasn't felt to me like he's been overly exceptional, averaging 28 points, which would be 9th best on the leaderboards if he had qualified, which eventually he will as he continues to play in games. In the assist numbers, Kevin, he's right under 40% from the three-point line, and he's up blocking shots. The crazy thing is, he still has another level to go.
And he scored 41 twice this year already. Here's Nurkic unable to handle it. Charlotte on the break, pushing it up the floor on another Blazer turnover. Lillard looking for Grant. He'll elevate for 3, badly missed. Nice gather in there by Eubanks. And he'll turn a hook and score. He's shooting 74% from the field. Hart with his 5th rebound tonight. Dame curls off the screen, elevates, in and out, back tap by Eubanks. Got to really reconfigure the way they go about business. Here's Lillard outside of 3. And Rozier with a recovery. Dame 0 of 4 from 3-point range. Rozier. Hesitation spin. Stripped and out of bounds. Dame is 4 of 4 at the line in 17 minutes of work. Trying to read and react to Lillard. The record, cognizant of all that. Blazers looking to go 2 for 1. Dame spins inside, goes up and under Plumlee and laid it beautifully with the right hand and a deft touch. And what a dance move that was to get there. Dame with 7 into the lane, attacks the rack, laid it up, had it tipped from behind. Grabbed by Ball with 3 to midcourt, fouled by Nurkic. Bottle up by Nurkic. Off it comes to Ball. Checks the clock. 8 to shoot. Working Grant to the baseline. Switches right to left hand. Nurkic just stands there and walled him off. Perfect outside the arc so far tonight. Ball off the screen. Running right-hander way off. Hart cross court. Dame gallops into a 3. That's perfect outside the arc so far tonight. Ball off the screen. Running right-hander way off. Hart cross court. Dame gallops into a 3. And the rebound recovered by Grant. So we work with 2 officials tonight. Here's Hart up the floor. Brought that ball across the body from the left to the right to lay it in.
Nurk is playing off of the screen a little bit, and he's doing a nice job of it overall. At that time, Ball was able to win that battle. Now Nurk gets the 2 points back. Can't make a move or 2, but he generally isn't put in that position to be a creator on the post. We know Ball can knock down 3-point shots.
Deflection. Grabbed by the Hornets. Now we'll thunder out of backcourt with a dribble. Bouncing ahead to Lillard off the left hand. He'll lay it up and in on a hop. Lillard trailing, had a notion. Checked by Washington. Rubs him off on a Nurkic screen. The three is off. Simons to Nurkic, on to Damian Lillard. Off the screen. Dame tonight 2 of 12 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3. He's got 10 points. Ball behind the back at the edge, drives it in deep.
Could have been a somewhat easy two. The time before, the Blazers in zone. So again, switching up those defensive looks a little bit.
Dirk a three. Oh, it looks so natural, and it is becoming so.
Out, you're communicating. Doesn't stop.
Dame off the screen, elevating for a three. Boom, right down the kisser. Led by 6 of that. Dame trying to thread his way through traffic. Ball deflected. Eubanks goes down to one knee. He can't corral it. Hart stays with it. He snares it. Sends it ahead to Dame. On to Eubanks. We'll lay it in. Eubanks goes down to one knee. He can't corral it. Hart stays with it. He snares it. Sends it ahead to Dame. On to Eubanks. We'll lay it in on the alley-oop.
He is everywhere.
Portland on a 12-4 run. Hayward to the baseline. And the foul's called on Lillard. The floor as well. Oubre the other way, a transition three. Dame will field the rebound.
Dame trying to let this roll to see if he can get his own. Oh, yeah.
Will pick it up and pump. Back iron. Ball will field it.
Nobody there to really get a body on Oubre. The Blazers at a disadvantage on that play.
Dame step back in the paint. Popped it up and in.
Gotta say, guys, after he hit that 4-3, he had another kind of look at it. They gave him some space, and you could hear it was audible in Moda Center with them fans wanting him to shoot another one.
Oh, absolutely.
They are doing normal offensive things that they would do for any of the other three-point shooters to get Nurk to look. Hello.
Wow, that was a tough shot.
Charlotte will be willing to extend defensively. Oh.